Standing starts, 200 seconds of push to pass, and 12 hungry drivers for the win. Lights are coming on, and we are underway at Zandvoort, and it's a pretty even start between the two WSR eSports drivers as we go into turn 1 for the first time today. Two teammates side by side as the field is very careful and very respectful. So far at least. Hopefully I didn't jinx the field, but here we go through the Hugenholzbocht. And the field sorting themselves out already as we see Dave Stetman off slightly. But the field rolls up the hill as we see one car loose. That might have been Emil here. And everybody's still clean and green. So a few moments, but nothing too spectacular as we see some side-by-side action in the background. And I take that back. There is a part of a front wing missing for one of the cars. And it is still WSR eSports butt kicker out in front with a 1-2 for Moore and State. So Moore got the lead from State at the start as we are on board with Tijn van der Velde here. We do not have push to pass information available on the overlay at least, as Tijn has a little look on the inside of Schijfvlak right there, but decides against it. But very close between the top three at the moment. Tijn having another look. Side by side now. On to the back straight. Very difficult corner this, especially with the tailwind, but everybody keeps it under control. And now Jorge Marquinez is going to have a look at Tijn as well. Will it be more than a look? It will not be. He will slot in behind. The two teammates battling for the race lead down into turn 1. It's Adam State on the inside, and he will retake the lead from his teammate Nathan Moore. Pretty simple move down the front straight, and I would assume that push to pass was used there as he pulls it off, and into the lead he goes. Going to the pass for P3, going into the Hugenholzbocht. Is that Tijn making a little wiggle? Yes, it is. Loses some speed off the corner, and Jorge Marquinez pounces right there. Pulls it off. This was on lap 4 of the race. Gets a big run into turn 1, and it doesn't really get contested at all by Emil. So move Liam up to P7. Didn't get a time in qualifying. Now up to P7. First round of pit stops right at the halfway mark. Got Nathan Moore, Tijn van der Velde, Patrick Silvassi and Liam O'Sullivan in the pits. Adam State decides to stay out an extra lap. As Archie Coveney down the inside on Tijn van der Velde into the Audi corner, the Audi S-bocht. Still side by side going down the back straight now. Let's see if Tijn is going to run him out of room, and he does not. Archie Coveney around the outside, pulls off the pass, and he's going to defend the inside now, and I think it's a done move. Great move by Archie right there. Played the long game as Tijn van der Velde spins. Bit of a clumsy mistake, hits the curb on the cold tires, and he pogo sticks it around. Gonna lose a position to Patrick Silvassi and also Liam O'Sullivan. I think Tijn is gonna be a bit frustrated, gonna want to get back by him. And indeed he does, goes back to the inside and on the push to pass pulls by him. Adam State stays out another lap. And there's the two teammates side by side. He will rejoin just behind his teammate Nathan Moore. Adam State does, but will have about 4 lap fresher tires in the process. So let's see how this battle develops towards the end of the race. What's happened to Adam State and Jorge Marquinez? They've just disappeared, and that explains why Patrick Silvassi and Tijn van der Velde gained 2 spots. We just missed that. Let's go back at this. Lap 5th. Oh, Adam State with a big wiggle on corner exit and Jorge Marquinez nowhere to go. So that's definitely a sign of his tires going off at this stage in the race. Of course, 3 laps to go. It is a sprint race. Oh, as Patrick Silvassi does get a massive slide. I think he touched the grass a little bit right as I was looking at the timing screen. But Tijn van der Velde, through a mistake of Patrick Silvassi, up into P4. 4.8 seconds over Archie Coveney as Tijn van der Velde has had an issue. Oh! 3 cars involved at least on the exit of the Tarzanbocht. And that is day done for Tijn van der Velde. Wonder if Patrick Silvassi... Yeah, Patrick is destroyed. Should have known that. No rear ring on the car. He's going to try to finish the race. But Alrik van der Bos up into the top 5 now. And Odibe Emil also completely destroyed. So let's take a look back at this incident if we can before the race ends. And oh yeah, Tijn van der Velde loses it. And Odibe Emil comes out of the pits and just gets collected in that mess. So no way that Nodibe could have done anything different here. Here he is, just minding his own business. Tijn loses the rear end, collects Patrick, and then, yeah, that's just the most unlucky time to pit. Imagine if he pitted a lap earlier or later. There would have been no problem for him, and instead it's just day done for the 3 of them. In what has been a highly attrition-filled race, especially in the late going. It's going to result in a win, provided he pulls it off, so knock on wood for him. 4W is our eSports butt kicker. Out of the final corner comes Nathan Moore to win the first round of Season 2 in the VOR iRacing IndyCar Sprint Series, presented by IFS Personal Financial Planning. Great win by Nathan. So here are your race results. Nathan Moore wins 5 seconds clear of Archie Coveney. Liam O'Sullivan rounds off the podium. Alaric van den Bos and Patrick Silvassi with the damaged car complete the top 5. Then we have Oliver Cotton, Mike Wayne Robinson, Alexander Boney, the sponsor, IFS Personal Financial Planning. In P8, Tijn van der Velde, listed as 10th but finishes 9th. And Dave Setman, of course, the legit P10 finisher. Moving on to the next page of results. The final 3 drivers, Nodibe Emo, Adam State and Jorge Marquinez. The last 2 drivers of which collided with 7 laps to go. Adam State lost the rear end and Jorge nowhere to go. So there you have it. That's the first race of Season 2 in the books.